Welcome to Shaping Shenanigans, the BCBA group chat where data meets drama, behavior meets banter, and every conversation comes with a side of reinforcement.
Hi guys, welcome back to Shaping Shenanigans. I'm Katie.
I'm Janae.
And I'm Aria.
And today we're talking about new job who dis. So with this, kind of just talking about why we stay, why we leave, and kind of everything in between when it comes to working in the ABA field. So I have a really funny starter for you guys.
Oh, okay.
How many times have you started a job and immediately thought, oh hell no?
Every job.
Within the ABA field, including me being RBT, I've been with, 5 companies? So at least 3 to 2 times. But immediately, yeah.
I'm trying to think of how many companies I've worked for. Let me go real quick. I think about 4 to 5 companies too, maybe more. And immediate no, for sure 2.
Mm-hmm.
For sure 2.
Mm-hmm.
Was like first day or like first week of the job?
Yeah.
Either, first day or first week.
About 3. Yeah, 3 of them. About 3 of them.
Yeah, I would say 1 for sure. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, not doing that again.
That part.
Okay, what is y'all's best first day? Or what is one of y'all's best first day experiences that y'all had?
I don't have one of them.
Oh, dang.
No best first day.
First day for us tech.
You said our S-Tech.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
my best first day.
I will say, I've racially defined best. but okay, I'll say best day or ideal best day at a new job as a BCBA. Coming in, everything is organized. They know from not top to bottom, but like they have an outline of like, hey, this is what we're expecting.
Right.
This is what we have outlined for your day. This is what you can expect for the rest of the week. Just because that's how I operate in terms of organizing stuff.
Right.
I don't like things to just be thrown on me because it takes me a moment to like adjust and process it all. So yeah, I would just say like organize everything, maybe a little sweet treat or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just started a new job, so I got a little basket, and I was like, I would actually label my new job as my best first day that I've had, just based off the introduction, because I was like, oh, this is cute. They put my name on the wall, and then they had like something made to put my name on the wall, like it wasn't just like a little
card.
Hello, my name is Aria or nothing like that. So yeah, I think that would suffice for that.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm being honest, like none of my first days like really resonate with me. So
that's fair.
I guess like not really good or bad, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like just come in, do the paperwork, do the training type deal.
Yeah.
And I feel like the training's never really what you gonna be
doing. Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's so cool.
Like, telling you about other people's jobs.
And blah blah blah, but then you never do that.
It's like, okay.
Well, actually, right, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. On the contrary, what has been one of your worst first days?
Not all of them.
I think coming in and automatically seeing the chaos. Like, it's your first day and you already see the drama.
Yeah.
So people are already telling you about the drama.
Yeah, that's a huge flag.
Okay.
People already coming to you and you're like, damn.
Yeah.
I just got here.
Yeah.
Let's stick this out.
That was my last job. And I saw that within the first 2 weeks. I was like, oh, like even he says like, yeah, watch out for that person. I'm like, oh.
Okay.
Go out there. I watch out for you too.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Well, no, that's weird. Weird people energy.
No, seriously. So, let's normalize job hopping without shame for just a little moment.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would y'all say are things, I guess more so for you, Janae, but what made you decide to like leave your last role?
I'll tell you I left.
You did.
For me, I felt like they lied to my face.
Mm.
And not even like company policy type deal.
Yeah.
I mean, that happens. But like, you literally told me something that affected me.
Right.
And then when I ask you about it, it's a completely different answer.
Yeah, that's tough.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's where I draw the line, when you're lying, and not even that you purposely lied.
Yeah.
Not even that your intent was, hey, I'm gonna go lie to her.
Yeah.
Because I know that wasn't the intent. But it was just like, two higher ups, one's telling you one thing, you're also in the room, you're not correcting it.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm supposed to think?
Yeah.
And now, oh well, it can take this amount of time or whatever.
Well, how about that?
Well, y'all should have just told me up front.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Either it's gonna take longer, or just not give me a time.
Right.
If you don't tell me, I don't know nothing.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
So I think for me, that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Right.
Because even before that, it was like a lot of things that I was just letting slide,
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, I can't do it. It started to mentally affect me. Even my texts were like noticing it.
Yeah.
Because I had texts come to me, it was like, you finna quit?
Oh. It's bad when they can recognize it.
But it was just because of my mood, and I felt like I was good at switching it on and off.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm around my kids. Like, I'm happy. My CD at the time was like, yeah, you're super chipper, happy, blah, 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 when you're with the kids. Yes.
But we see a difference.
Yes. You're completely correct. But it got to the point where I would be getting in my car to drive to work, and my whole mood was just like
changing.
Oof.
That's when you know.
Yeah.
So
for
sure.
That is whenever you don't want to get out of bed, or like you don't even want to like get in the car. Like
I love what I do. I remember a time, even though I feel like I was still a tech, that I was on vacation and everybody was like, I wish I could stay longer. I'm ready to go back home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm ready to get back to my life.
Yeah.
Because it was great. I love what I do.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I'm ready to go on vacation.
Yeah. Sign me up right now. Yeah. I can understand.
Yeah. So that was mine.
Yeah. For me, wait, what was the question? No, I'm just playing. But no, what made me leave my last company or my last role? Not that someone lied to me, but it's just like the day to day, like processes. Everything is chaotic. No support, no growth. But the expectations are still the expectations, and like expecting someone, and for me, like I'm new in my role, BCBA, and I don't have like someone to look to learn from. So it's just like, this is not a lot. And then also put it into the factor of the commute became extremely lengthy, and I couldn't do it. It's like I'm not about to go through hell at work and then be in hell in traffic and all those things for every single day.
Hard. That's really hard.
Burnt out they need to make a new word, because I was well beyond the burnt out portion of it. So that's
I
what it
will
was for me.
add also to mine that it was also how they handled the situation.
Yeah, they did mishandle it.
Instead of taking accountability, they kind of put it back on me as to, well, you shouldn't assume
Right.
these things give people grace. And it's like, bitch, who the fuck said I wasn't?
Right.
Who said I was assuming anything?
Yeah.
I'm going off the facts that y'all told me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and the facts are,
you lying.
that part. What about you, Katie?
I feel like the biggest part of why I left my last job was because like just the leadership of the CD. I think she is a good person at heart, but I think when it comes to like being a good like business person or like being a good leader, that those qualities were just really missing. And just like the fact that I had worked for that company for a while, like as a tech, and then when I became a BCBA, just how they went about things was just really shady to me, and really just rubbed me the wrong way. Like they didn't really value me as a person.
Yeah.
They just wanted to see what they could get out of me, and that just did not sit well with me. And so I was like, yeah, I gotta go.
That's the go. Yeah. I can understand it too, because I wasn't a BCBA at that company, but yeah, I wouldn't have. I commend you for even accepting the position as a BCBA for that company. So kudos to you. What do y'all think about like what red flags or what triggers should people look out for when they're in deciding that they want to leave a company and like want to move to a new company?
I would say my biggest thing is always like weighing your pros and cons.
Yeah.
And so like if your cons are really starting to outweigh your pros, like that's a really huge flag for me.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like every day like something is happening and like you're not happy, you're stressed out. And that's on top of already working in a stressful field. Like
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like everybody's gonna be different, and sometimes, like you said, pros and cons, you're not gonna know until you're out. Like the grass isn't always greener.
Yeah.
And for instance, like the first company I was at, and going to that next company was like,
did I make the right choice?
like, I'm not regretting my decision, but it was just like, okay, well, this might have been more important because I had this here that I don't get this here, so maybe I could have sucked it up in these aspects.
Right.
So I don't know. I think when people are too chipper in the interview, like the interviewer, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
Eager to get you started.
Yeah.
Eager.
Hiring you on the spot.
We're great. And
everyone loves each other.
Yeah.
Like,
why are you trying to fill the position if everybody loves each other?
That part.
That.
Yeah.
Get that.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you know you're not just burnt out versus it's a bad system that's in place at the company that you're at?
Great question. I will say, as a Black woman in America, I truly didn't know what burnt out was until I went to therapy. Like, I was burnt out, but I didn't know I was burnt out.
Yeah.
You know, and just like, well, this is what life is, blah, blah, blah. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Hustle and bustle.
Yeah.
No.
So it was like, I didn't know until I worked through that with my therapist. Shout out to her. I miss you.
She told you didn't need her anymore.
Yeah, she did, and I don't appreciate it, and that very much triggered me, but that's a whole nother topic.
Oh, that's so good though. Graduating from therapy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I have abandonment issues, Katie.
I know, so do I.
I feel like she's
abandoned.
Trauma, bonding.
She did not abandon me.
She didn't, but it felt like that when she was telling me.
Clinically recommended that you no longer
hours.
0 hours.
I don't care. What was the question?
Oh, she definitely was triggered. How do you know you're burnt out versus the company just has a bad system, like a bad working system?
I think when that residual effect happens every day. right?
Yeah.
That's when you're burnt out. With a bad system, I feel like, at least for me, I could be frustrated at work. I can go home, sleep it off, new day. Let's go, let's do this. And then, okay, we're back at this bad system.
Yeah.
Okay, a little irritated, but it's not I'm waking up irritated.
Every day.
Blah, blah, blah. It's like, all right, dust it off, let's keep going.
Yeah. But then I would also question, like, could a bad system potentially lead to the burnout?
Oh, 1,000%.
So it's like, I don't know.
Because how long do I have to endure this bad system?
Exactly. Because, see, and that's the difference, too, because being in a leadership role, I thought, I was like, I didn't know what you were doing. I was like, are you okay? Being in a leadership role, I feel like my bandwidth for tolerating bullshit is just a little longer because it's not just like, I don't know how to put it. Like, so for example, when I just used to work at like a convenience store or like a shopping store, whatever, I'd be like, I don't need this job. Like, yeah, I'm gone. But as an adult with responsibilities, but then also having technicians under me and then like a caseload and thinking about that, I feel like I'm a little bit more willing to stay a little longer, at least try it out to see if it'll get better first before I just feel like, oh yeah, I gotta go. Type of thing. So
for bouncing off of that, my biggest thing too is like, yeah, definitely, like, if the company ain't working for you, deuces.
Yeah.
But at the same time, as an adult, now that we're thinking like adults, you have to also think about, like, okay, does this company make you wait for your insurance to kick in? Like, do I need insurance right away?
Right.
Thinking about stuff like that. Like, okay, is the short-term disability, like, when should I take that? Just in case something used to happen. Like, can I wait a year?
Yeah.
And so thinking about that and, like, thinking about, like, the gap in paychecks and, like, can I afford that? And so that kind of goes into it, too. And so then and for me personally, that kind of makes me second guess. Like, can I tough it out for just a little bit longer, or do I need to jump ship, or what can you do in a situation?
Yeah, I agree. And then on the contrary, I would have those thoughts too, but it's like once my mind is made up, I'm like, I got to go. God gonna make a way, and we gonna figure the rest out. He has done it because I just got a paycheck, and I didn't even know I was getting paid this week. So I was like, we love that.
Won't he do it?
Won't he will?
Praise the Lord.
That's amazing.
Okay. And my last one is, why does loyalty not pay in this field?
Because it's a mentally taxing field. Like, it's not just like, I'm going to go sit at a desk all day. Like, we have a lot that we have to do. We have a lot of requirements we have to meet. And at the end of the day, like, we're doing it for the kids too, or if you work with adults, you're doing it for the patient.
Right.
And so sometimes, like, I gotta get paid. I gotta pay my bills. And if I'm not happy going to work,
then that's what it is, because it is a triple effect, and it's gonna affect every other aspect of your life too.
And I do not like the word loyalty. I think it's been so much overused.
It's very much from the older generation.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, and it's like sometimes to your detriment. Like, even in friendships, like, okay, you want to be loyal, you want me to stick by you, but
what you doing for me?
And it's not even a what you doing for me, but it's like I'm pouring in, nobody else is pouring back into me. So now I'm giving everything mentally and like
dry.
What I have. Or you effing me over every time you get a chance. But I need to be loyal. I need to stay by you.
Right,
Baby.
Yeah. I'm also a believer of, when you get your paycheck, your commitment for those 2 weeks has been fulfilled. If a company wants to fire you, they will fire you whenever the hell they feel like it. So I owe you, your company, and all your processes. I owe you nothing. I owe it to myself to make sure I'm good, and that's what I'm gonna do. Now, that does look a little different sometimes. Like, okay, well, let me make sure this is in place before I do that. But got to go.
Definitely.
Got to go.
So with that being said, with the process in between, you're like, all right, I'm gonna be out,
Yeah.
and finding that new thing or that new place. What questions do you wish you would have asked before accepting the job?
Whew. Are y'all really gonna do what y'all said y'all was gonna do? Is
this for real or just what I put on paper?
The way you training me right now, is it really gonna be how I'm gonna be doing things?
Right. Yeah. That too.
Does this policy really stand? What policy you got for this?
Yep.
Yeah.
And if then this, then what after that? Like, what's the follow-up?
That part.
So.
Do y'all prepare in advance or wait and see?
Yeah, because
I hate a wait and see company.
I really hate a wait and see company because I've already figured it out in my head. So you need to get on the same wavelength as me.
That part. Because if this happened, this is what I'm doing.
Yep.
I know it. You don't know it. But it's going to work out for us. Okay? Yeah. So I think that's a big thing for me is being like, okay, I need to. And sometimes you can't ask the right questions. Sometimes it's just how did you respond to that?
Right.
Okay. Mental note. But even just being prepared, I know we had a whole interview question document.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh.
All right, that's what we experienced.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take this. Let's so like, just you need to be prepared because honestly, anybody can tell you anything. You're not truly gonna know until you get in there.
Yes.
So,
and everyone's experience is gonna look different because we can both work for the same company, and
I mean, it was like that for a while with us. We were all at the same company, just different locations.
Yeah.
And somebody was having the time of their life. And I was over there like, this shit sucks.
And I'm over here. What is like a deer? Deer in headlights. Oh, it passed. Everything's great. Not. You okay?
Choking me up.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so what answers to questions you give in interviews are green flags and what answers are red flags?
I will always remember this interview. I was interviewing for an ABA company, and every question I asked about their company, the interviewer was like, yeah, we have that. Yeah, we do that. Everything was just a yes, and we do that. We're the best company ever. And like, I'm going to do that. And like, just yes. And I was like, I feel like they're just playing whatever to get me. Like, it felt very just like pushy, like wanting to hire me on the spot. And I was like, ooh, red flags, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag.
I've actually had the opposite where they didn't know anything. It's like, well, why am I talking to you?
No, seriously.
I don't know. I will have to check. I don't know. I will have to check with the hirer. Well, put me the people who got the answers.
Yeah.
Because what are we doing here?
This is a very specific answer to a question. Well, I don't even think I asked the question, but they gave me some information, and the company didn't have insurance. They were like, they would give me a stipend and that stipend would cover $100 or so a month towards the insurance policy that I paid out of pocket. I do not have time to do that. I have to call my mama and ask her what insurance policy I need for health insurance. Like, cause I don't, or chat. Now I stopped asking my mom. I just been asking chat. But yeah, so it's just like, what? That was a red flag to me.
I would say a green flag I had, but it turned out.
No. It was a green flag initially, but
it was a green flag.
The interview was a green flag.
But once I got there and got going, it was like
reality.
Okay. The interview did not feel like an interview. It felt like a conversation of two people who were professionals in the field.
Okay.
So that was definitely like
yeah.
I like this.
It feel good.
Yeah. And I got there and it was like,
hey, we tricked you.
You sat on the wrong line.
I I'll say, and this isn't like really a response that I received, but it was just like actions or like the behaviors that I was noticing within the interview. And green flag is for me would have been the interview going past the time it was supposed to.
Yeah.
So it's like I think I met with the CD and she was like, oh, like we're just like, the flow was just so natural. So kind of like how you're saying, like it was just more like a conversation.
Right.
And she's like showing me all the things and we're talking about different ideas that we could potentially like collaborate on and things like that. And I thought it just gave me like a look into what my experience at the company could be like. And I enjoyed it. I mean, I decided to go with the job. So I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I feel it. What do vague answers usually mean?
They answers don't know. And you need to run.
They don't know, or they trying to figure out how to lie to you.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. And that's when you go ahead and say, thank you for your time today.
Yes.
I will not be in touch.
So it depends on how you handle the.
Because what does your policy say? Yeah.
Homer Simpson.
Bye. Into the grass.
It's the shrubbery.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so that's definitely vague answers. No.
Don't want no parts of it.
The black, white, and the gray.
All of it.
Yeah, the gray, that part.
Yeah, please give me the gray.
The gray area.
Yeah.
All of that.
How do you tell if the culture matches the job description?
I think like when you go, because I don't know, it depends. Like interviews are so different these days. Most of them is like virtual.
Yeah.
But
And I will say too, like in an interview, like you're trying to like impress them, but they should be trying to impress you. And that's the part that gets me too. Is like, okay, are you just trying to impress me,
Right.
or are you really about your shit?
Yeah.
You know? That's why I'm like,
yeah, that's true. But I feel like if you do get a chance to like go in person for the interview, I like to ask questions to everybody. And if I get pushed back on the questions that I'm asking, like if I ask like, how is your experience working for the company, or where do you all see the company in the next 5 to 10 years?
Yeah.
And you can't give me a solid answer, or like what y'all do to like build morale, and it's like those type of things. I'm like, maybe I don't have it all figured out. Maybe I should go ahead and end this interview now.
Sometimes you walk into a center and people just staring at you.
Yeah, didn't even know an interview was supposed to be coming.
No, I've gotten that before. Like, what are you interviewing for at RBT? Like, no, actually, I'm here for the CD position.
Yeah, bitch, put some respect on my name.
Literally, like.
Not that titles matter or anything, but you know.
At least the education.
Right.
I mean, like, come on now. I have some letters after my name now.
Work for it, and some debt behind my name too.
Okay.
A lot of it.
Okay, so once you get past the interview and you start the job, in those first 30 days, what do y'all think is like the most like biggest things that y'all start to like notice or realize in those first like 30 days?
The way people are acting around the place. If you're a center, the way people are going about things, the way people are, or the chain of command. So like if something's wrong, who are you going to?
Yeah,
I would say that. And then it also kind of gives you the time to see, like, compare and contrast the interview versus what is actually, because we'll say the interview is the imaginary world.
Yeah.
And being in center or wherever you're at, that's the reality of, this is not adding up. Because some stuff in the interview I had didn't even get touched on. And then I'm seeing it in center and I'm like, y'all didn't say that in the interview. Yeah, because y'all know I would have been like, what the hell? Why is this a part of the policy or what? So, I think it's that.
So, in the next 60 days, what kind of are some things that y'all start noticing after y'all been at a company for like about 2 months?
The support. If the support is truly there. Because in the first 30 days, they're like, up your ass.
Mhm.
Oh, that's so
You
true.
do everything. Yeah.
By about 60 days, they're like a little more relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll kind of see, okay, if I do need something, are you truly there?
Right.
Do you truly have the answer?
Yeah.
Or are you just trying to make sure,
It looks good.
goes
Yeah.
good, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like for me at the 60-day mark, that's when I start to notice like maybe like the yellow flags, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, so like that's okay, so that's something to look out for.
Yeah.
That's something to look out for.
Right.
Because like just like you said, like they kind of take the step back, and you know
Mhm.
those first 30 days, everybody's like on you, and so
Yeah.
like, you don't really see a lot of stuff yet. But once you get to that 60-day mark, it's like
Like,
okay,
All right.
I see it.
Yeah.
Now.
For sure.
Do y'all feel like in the jobs that y'all had, like after y'all been there for a while, that like promises are kept?
hell no.
Promises. I'm getting tired
Wow,
of broken
fucking
promises.
No.
Yeah, short answer, no.
No.
Yeah.
Um,
And I feel like it's not, I try to see both sides of things, right?
mm-hmm.
I feel like sometimes it's not intentional. It's just, all right, we all got a lot of shit on our plate.
Yeah.
We all got our own, especially like for your CD and your
Yeah.
OM or your direct, like whatever it is.
Prioritize.
Y'all have y'all things y'all need to meet too. So sometimes it just does get lost in the shuffle.
For
I know
sure.
I got terrible memory. So I'm telling my text, hey, if I don't do it now, either remind me
Yeah.
or it's just, it probably won't get done.
Mm-hmm.
So, not y'all laughing because y'all know from experience. Rude. So yeah, I think that's just kind of my take.
Yeah.
Hot question. What's something you refuse to tolerate after 90 days of being at a job?
No pay. No pay. I need my money. But
I need it.
I've never had that happen. But that's just a goofy response.
I don't know. I feel like if I get in there, I at least try to stick it out for that year.
Yeah.
At least. But I also think that's kind of a generational thing.
Yeah.
Where we're like, okay, we ain't gonna stay forever.
Yeah.
But I'll at least give you mine. Because I want my name to be clean.
Yeah, that's understandable.
So, I don't know. I think maybe just intentional lying.
Ooh.
Like when you don't have to.
Yeah.
Like just tell me the truth.
You don't have to even
Just
make
go
up.
with me so I know like what to expect.
Right.
Yeah.
Because please don't be making up stuff. For what?
As you can tell, my pet peeve is being lied to. Trauma.
I can't think of anything else. We're going to start a GoFundMe page for Janae's trauma, y'all.
Get my therapist back.
You would like to contribute, we'll drop the link down below. But I don't really have anything because I'm thinking to myself, and this could just, not like a me thing, I'm sure other people think that way too. Like, say for instance, if within 90 days, so many things are like, it would have to be horrible, like really bad. But I couldn't see myself like leaving a job that I just started 90 days in. Yeah. Unless it's like some type of life emergency or like
break my life. Or
like
somebody life.
Yeah, like
to go.
Yeah, if I'm getting put out my character, that's one thing. If my health is going to be, diminished because of it or my name or something, absolutely I'm gonna go. But like you said, like I would at least try to give a year.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good enough time to actually see, like, okay, what is this about, and all, and like, okay, like, let's go on the resume, like, at least for like the longevity of things and all of that. So
for sure. So okay, what do y'all think about when like you start a new job? The company is in honeymoon phase with us. We're also in honeymoon phase for them. Why do you think, like, with starting a new job, that we kind of like overcompensate or like overperform in our roles? Or do y'all feel like y'all overperform when y'all start a new job?
I mean, I know for sure I do, but that's just for me. I'm just have a lot of anxiety and a lot of perfectionism, so that's just I wouldn't really say it's because of the job. I think it's just
Like
personality. But I think just so that they can see like you're about your share.
Yeah, I feel you. Like, hey, what you're paying me, you should pay me more, really.
Yeah. Honestly.
For sure. I think, too, I know at least for me, it was kind of how I was raised. Like, all you got is
your name,
and your reputation. So I want my name and my reputation to be
that's a big one.
Clean.
For sure.
I will say this. Starting out, I was very much go get it.
Yeah.
Over. Okay, let me show them. Blah, blah. Now, fuck it. You get what you get.
Yeah. Give what you get. Don't
This is who I am. And if you want to know, I will tell you.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is who I am. This is what I'm good at. This is what I don't like to do. This is what I have issues with. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
But I think also that has a bit to do with I don't want to say the trauma I've been through with working at ABA, but just like not being at not so great companies. Now it's like, I don't think any company's ever going to be great. So okay, let me not put this mask on the beginning. This is who I am, because y'all mask gonna come off eventually.
Yeah. That's a good point. I think for me, one, I feel like I'm a mixture of both. But then two, I will say like maybe not necessarily like overperforming as far as like the role, because I'm going to show up and do my job. Period. Point blank. That's what I was hired for.
Yeah.
But for me, not to say like I'm a mean person, but I try to like, I guess, over socialize in the first 30 days or whatever of the job, or like being in a new job. Because I do want them to know, like, I'm okay with, like, you know, talking, collaborating, and things of that nature. Because genuinely I am.
Yeah.
But also, don't be offended where maybe on the day I don't want to talk, I'm just, like, not talking to you type of thing. And it's nothing personal. It's just, I also like my space.
Right.
Yeah.
And I also have shit to get done. So, you know, so I think, I don't know. Think that's my biggest thing. It's like I may like just be like, oh yeah, we can eat lunch together today, and I'll join in on this little outing that I really don't want to join right now because I really prefer to be by myself. But I'll join for the sake of I'm new to the company,
and I'm trying to,
and I want you all to know that I'm a friendly person or whatever. But yeah, I think that would be where I kind of like overcompensate or like overperform. How do you guys think it is received when, like, let's say, like, conflict arises when you're new in the role? How do you feel like, do you guys try to present yourself with not, like, trying to be, like, difficult, but still trying to, like, get your point across? You're okay with being difficult?
Now, yes.
Okay.
I wish I could be more like you.
Now, very much so. Okay, with being difficult. I will pre-reference it with saying, I go into the conversation of saying, I'm not trying to be difficult.
Yeah.
This is just
my
feelings and my thoughts. And
understandable.
You can take it or leave it. But in the beginning, I did. I shut up for 2 reasons, right?
To keep the job.
No, listen. I shut up because to keep the job, but in the sense of, like you said, don't want to be seen as difficult, don't want to be seen as the angry black woman, don't want to be seen as hostile or the person who always has the issue.
Yeah.
Or I said my piece, I saw what I got out of it, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, y'all do what y'all want. I'm going to figure this out. Behind the scenes, do what I need to do. But I always got something to say. And you can typically tell from my face.
It's going to show.
For me, the unfortunate part about having like childhood trauma is that I have a lot of like struggles with like people pleasing,
Mm-hmm.
and so like especially when it comes to like superiors, and so that's something that I struggle with is like knowing like how to like not stand up for myself, but like speak up and be like,
Yeah.
no, like that shit don't track. You
Yeah.
know?
No, I feel you.
And so like I feel like that's a big struggle for me of like knowing when to speak up versus when am I being difficult.
Yeah.
You know, and like the thing that sucks too is like a lot of companies will make you seem like you're being difficult when really you're calling them out on their bullshit.
Right.
And they don't want to let you know that they know you called them out on their bullshit. So
it's like kind of like a form of gaslighting in a way. I would say.
No, 1000%. Yeah.
Oh. This don't have. Well, I guess it could kind of fit into the topic. But when companies go, well, we don't have this problem at the other center, or we don't have this problem over here.
What
we
do
don't
they
have
do to me?
I don't give a shit.
No.
It's happening right here, right now.
Live in action. So what we gonna do about it?
What are we gonna do about it?
Well, we changed this policy. Well, they are good with it. I'm sure they're not.
Right, because they probably haven't seen it.
I'm sure they're not. Like, don't try to make me believe something that's right. Not. Because, like I said, I know somebody somewhere
that don't like it.
And let me go ahead and call them.
Oh yeah, that too.
Okay.
Keep a paper trail of it all.
Yeah.
Well.
I love you.
Yeah, I always here for a good Janae's head talk moment. But I can't remember who said, I think it was you, Katie. You kind of like lead it to this, but like, about like kind of like people pleasing, but you said something else that I can't remember, but I feel like it kind of touches on like the next question I wanted to ask about how do you like set boundaries early on?
Oh, that's so hard.
Let's hear it, Katie.
Boundaries.
We're ready.
What are boundaries? What are those?
I know you got some boundaries.
What are those?
Not what are those?
So I try very hard to get boundaries, but I think also like I'm just a very nice person too. So like I'm also so much of a yes person, and like I feel bad saying no, and so I feel like that is like whenever I start a new job, like I try every time to like work on saying no or like being like like I can't really put that on my plate right now.
Yeah.
That's something that I still work on hard to.
I feel like I was just about to say like I'm like give yourself some credit though because I feel like you come very far.
Got better.
Yeah. But I think with each company I get a little bit more experience and a little bit more like fire under my ass to want to say fuck no. So
please don't tell the people fuck up because they gonna walk your ass out like they did Barney.
Oh my god.
But what about you, Janae? Do you like or like what boundaries do you feel should be set early on?
All of them.
What's your negotiable
one of them. If you're not going to stay past your schedule time, I'm not staying past my schedule time.
Yeah.
That's a boundary I do set.
Good. Yeah, because
if you're not gonna work on the weekends, you're not working on the weekends.
Yeah.
It's so for instance today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Technically,
you working?
Technically, like I'm not doing any like billable hours or anything.
Yeah.
But I have kids who are getting services, so I should be available.
Right.
Hey, I let them know up front. Hey, y'all can't message me. If it's something serious, call me. Don't message me because I'm not going to look at that phone. Yeah. But I will hear it ring. I won't hear it if you send a message or whatever.
Yeah.
So just letting them know, or even like last Friday, I was at the center for a little bit. I left maybe about 12. And I said, all right, y'all, if y'all need anything, let me know. However, I'm not responding till 5 o'clock when I got to be back doing work.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I think definitely setting those boundaries up front. Y'all know I'm big on boundaries. Don't ask me to do it. Because somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not. If I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. When I'm off of work, I'm off of work. Because we don't have set schedules. It feels like
you just always available.
I set my own schedule.
Yeah.
Like I'm not responding to anything before 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I try to give myself a break between midday because I have a lot of kids who do 5 to 8.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm not going to be available from 7:30 to 8:30 at night.
Yeah.
Nope.
Understandable. I think that's the biggest boundary. Like if I don't, I my boundaries are my boundaries, but I feel like the biggest one is always going to be what my start and end time is.
Yeah.
Even so much to like in my last company, I feel like I did like because I wanted to learn, although I still didn't get a lot of learning opportunities.
Yeah.
I was more willing for certain things to kind of like not necessarily like let them slide, but like just have more on my plate in situations, I guess you could say. But one boundary that I hold through and through is I will not message you, respond to you before this time or after this time, similar to how both of you all have said. And I think that's really big. Like even my last company, they use a lot of chats and stuff. This company, they still use a very similar platform with that, but it's not as crazy as the last company was. But I did notice, like how you can make a do not disturb schedule. Set mine up on day one.
Hello.
Like
that part
blocked off. We ended this time.
Nah, stop.
Yep, we ended this time. My thing ended this time as well. But I had looked at my emails because I was trying to find something that were related to like my benefits or whatever. And I noticed that it was like a lot of chats. I was like, dang, it didn't seem like there was a lot of chats like this before my stuff went on like do not disturb. And I see that these people, it's like 6, 7 o'clock, they're still messaging. I was like, oh, I'll look at whatever y'all talking about. And it was just like fun, lighthearted stuff. I'm like, I will look at it during the next business.
I won't even look at it.
Maybe.
Bro, clear it out.
But yeah.
I think too, even outside of schedule and work-life balance, for instance, the last company I was at, BCBA's had to do the scheduling. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I came in not doing it.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
And I didn't do it. Like, I would help here and there. Like, okay, let's change this real quick. Okay, I'll put you here or whatever. But a full schedule for me, I'm not doing it. That takes away from the things I need to do, or even like my company now. I'm not dealing with the schedule.
Yeah.
Whether it's communicating to parents about something, whatever. That's your job. You do your job.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it because now you're making it harder on me with my parents because I got told to them about schedule and stuff.
Right.
Nope, not doing it.
Not doing it. Not one bit. Okay. Last thing. What about like advocating? Like, how do you, in a new role or just in general, how do you advocate for yourself without feeling like you're rocking the boat or causing the uproar? Because honestly, I don't give a damn about causing the uproar if it means me speaking up for myself.
What I have learned to do is communicate within a question.
Okay, that's a good little tip.
So if I'm frustrated about something or if I think something is stupid, I'll actually ask a question for him. Like, hey, so what should I do about this? Or hey, what is the procedure or protocols about this? Because 9 times out of 10, you asking up questions, they go contradict themselves or backtrack or something.
Every time.
So now I got it because I do it in writing too. Get everything in writing.
Paper trail.
So, well, you said this here. Down here, you said something else.
Yeah.
I like this one better. I'm going with it.
I'm going to go with it.
So I think that's how I kind of advocate for myself. Because I know for me, at this point in my life, I get frustrated very, very, very easily. So, like, I take it right. And I told one of the higher ups that, I said, listen, I get annoyed easily. However, I like to go out, talk to myself, and be like, hey, am I tripping? Am I not tripping? If I'm tripping, I just let it go.
Yeah. Does yourself answer back?
Myself does answer back. Myself be like, hell yeah. Or be like, they crazy.
Go find me at the bottom. Here in the therapy.
But yeah, like I know this is probably why I'm out of therapy. I do. Like I know when I am, or I can assess when, okay, it's not that big of a deal, and maybe I'm just having a bad day.
Yeah.
You know?
That's big.
Or seeing the other side of things of, okay, that's not really the intention. Okay, let's just move on.
Right.
Versus, I can't just let this go.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's also a big thing in advocating for yourself, knowing when to. Or for instance, I just ruffled some feathers at work. I didn't get fired, guys.
Yay.
But I literally made a joke with one of my texts. It was like, don't put me in nothing for a good 2 weeks. Like,
yeah.
I need to be copacetic,
Yeah.
get back on everybody's good side. 2 weeks, let me chill, you know. And then I can go back to advocating and things like that. Because I was actually advocating for my text.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just a me thing. Yeah. So yeah, and I told them to like put in a question for them. You feel like something, put in a question for them, see what they give you.
Like, walk me through this. So yeah, okay. That's good. I definitely think it goes back to like picking and choosing your battles.
Yeah.
Because when I just left my company, it was something that was just really like weighing on my spirit. Like, should I say something about this, or should I just let it just blow into the wind? And I was in a drive-through getting a smoothie, and I was like, nope, I gotta say something. I pulled in over in the parking lot, typed up my little professional email, and my thing is, even if you all do not follow up with me, there's electronic documentation that on this day at this time, this was said, this happened.
Yeah.
And if y'all didn't do nothing about it, it just continues to show why I made the best decision and to leave y'all funky ass company.
That part.
Yeah. I just had to throw that in there.
That part.
Word.
So now that we are at the point where we just can't take it no more.
Yeah.
We gotta get out. And we're thinking about getting it out, right? Yeah. How soon is too soon to leave your company?
Well, okay, this is going to sound contradictory. I'm going to say it's never too soon to leave, but also try to use your best judgment.
I agree.
My safe haven is 1 year. 1 year, we'll see how it go. If shit's still seeming fuzzy after 1 year, bounce. But that means I'm also looking for a job probably in month 9, 8, 6, I don't know.
Yeah, I would also say a lot of companies use that sign-on bonus to get you.
Yeah, they will.
So, sometimes hold on to it a little longer so you feel it in your spirit to be like, okay, I can spend this now.
You're not lying.
A lot of times it is just a gimmick to get you in. And then once you're in, you're like, God damn it. I'm stuck because I don't want to pay this, whatever, back.
Yeah.
But I do believe if it's in your spirit, there's no such thing as too soon. But yeah, for me personally, I try to do that year.
Yeah. It's just professional.
Yeah, for sure.
It might be a bad thing. I mean, you may be going through bad stuff, but
yeah,
just try to make it through.
Yeah, for sure. What are some signs to start applying for new jobs?
When you don't want to go to work.
Yeah.
That's the biggest sign. Like when you don't want to get up and go to work, like that's okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
How do you professionally leave, even when it's a little messy?
Say, fuck you, I'm out. No.
Fuck that shit, I'm out.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Yeah. On the intercom.
Right.
Attention.
I think for me, when I left the last company, I won't say it was messy, but it was a little drama around it. Where I literally put my resignation next day. But like my CD was like, I knew.
Expected it.
Yeah. She was actually surprised because I'm very honest about things. Like we would do check-ins, and she would like to check in by colors.
Yeah.
Are you in green, which is good? Are you a yellow or are you a red?
Cute.
And I literally was like, I will always be a yellow. Because I'm like,
bitch, I'm finna go.
It wasn't even that. It was just, this is a job. I'm not here to be pleased or whatever. Like, yeah, granted, you want to like your job,
sure,
but I'm here to do a job.
Right.
Also, me being me, I make myself happy.
Yeah.
Can't nothing else really make me. You can add to my happiness, but can't nothing really make me happy but me or whatever. So I was always yellow. And she goes, what can I do to get you a green? She eventually started asking me.
Like, I know she'll yellow.
But it was like I was always honest and upfront about who I was and what I stood for or whatever. So it was like they respected it. I didn't do it in a mean way. I was like, it's time for me to go. We had a conversation about it or whatever, even though they mishandled. I won't say my CD mishandled it. My team, I feel like very much got it. Whatever the fuck she is, whatever, did not. Right?
Yeah.
So I think she mishandled that, but it still wasn't a fuck you. I mean, internally it was a fuck
for
you,
sure.
But
most of the times it is.
It was very much, okay, you said what you needed to say.
Yeah.
That just really added on to, okay, I really need to leave.
Yeah.
But I still put in my resignation. I gave them that time. Like, I still did what I was supposed to do, what I needed to do. It was just that.
Yeah. That's pretty much how my experience was, too. And younger area would be so proud of grown-up area because, baby, I would leave a job and it would be fuck you, I'm out. Now, I would not verbally say fuck you, but the actions gave just that. Here, like, I had already been, like, checked out at this job, so I just basically primed them, letting them know, like, hey, I do not plan on being with the company long, and y'all do with that what y'all will. And then, when the time came, put the notice in, committed to the duties I said that I would commit to, follow through upon all of those things, and that day came, and I was like, fuck you, I'm out.
And I think it's good to, like, remember, even though we're like, yeah, for us, 1 year, staying somewhere is sometimes just dysfunction, you know. It's not showing that you're strong or you're resilient. Sometimes it's just, we're all just a little dysfunctional. Right. So, I mean, just choose your battles, really.
What would y'all say is your biggest I should have known moment at a company?
All of them. I was playing.
I had a friend that went to this company far before I did. Sweetest person I know. Love, 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 right? So sweet, it annoys me, but I love her dearly.
Oh.
She left that company. And she was just like, no, and she puts up with a lot. You know, kind of like you, Katie, like anxiety, wanted to please, blah, blah, blah. She left. I should have known from there.
Oh,
don't go. Don't do it. But I was just so new. And I got to get out of this first one because that was dysfunctional. That was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I think that was my moment. I should be like, you know what? Look into something else.
Yeah. I think for me, leaving the company I just left and now being at a new company, the moment, my I should have known moment at that company was literally probably like within week 1 or 2. No, not week 1 or 2. It was probably like I would say like maybe a good month in. And the team that I had, team of RBTs I had, HR was already involved.
Oh.
And it was, although, yes, it did get better for a little bit, it got worse and better and worse. It was just like a real yo-yo effect and everything. I think that probably should have been my moment of, girl, get up out of there. Run. Don't, I know this is your first year as a BCBA, but get your ass up out of there. So, yeah.
I think for me, a big I should have known is whenever you can tell that what they're saying, they're just saying it to like get you to do something that benefits them. And it's like you see right through it and you're like, okay, like I know you're just telling me this just because you need to get, meet your
Something.
KPIs or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Amen.
You don't really care about me. Like, you're just saying this. And that's the part where I'm like, okay, like, you don't really give a shit. Like, you're just saying this.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm like, oh, God. Okay. What is one thing you will always ask now before accepting a job?
Everything that's on our little document.
No, right? Everything. Like, hey, so let me just scroll. No, seriously.
That document, like, I love that thing. Like, I keep it on, like, my favorites. And anytime I'm, like, thinking, like, let me just see what's out there, I go back to that document. I'm like, okay, let me look through it. Let me be ready, prepared to ask these questions. Write them answers down. And be like, well, actually.
I think a major thing, and it can kind of come from, like, disaster. What do you do if the world shuts down again?
Oh, dang.
Also, because a lot of companies aren't prepared, especially those bigger companies, aren't prepared for snow to hit Texas.
Yeah.
What does that look like?
Mm-hmm.
What procedures and protocols do you have in place for that?
Yeah.
I think those are my big ones, because it's like you should have something for that.
Yeah.
And that's not just a wait and see, like, or
Mm-hmm.
you can tell me anything,
Right.
type of thing. And like, you should actually have these protocols and procedures
Absolutely.
in place.
Yeah.
Everything else is kind of although I ask a lot of stuff,
Wait and see.
you can still tell me whatever, and it's kind of a wait and see.
Yeah. I think one question that I like to ask too is, because, nothing's perfect, but a lot of times, like, when you're in an interview, they try to, like, paint the picture of, like, oh, everything's great, we really want you to be here, and all those type of things. I just asked them a question, like, not necessarily what's the biggest con of working here, but kind of more like framed as, what is something that you feel could be improved on within the company. And surprisingly, I feel like I get very honest answers. But I also like to ask that question because I want to know, okay, well, if this is what could be improved on, what are you all currently doing, or what do you all plan to do to improve it?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the little question I like to ask. It's like, y'all want me just as, y'all need me or want me. So let me see, like, is this really worth my while type of thing.
For sure.
So, yeah. What do y'all think about? I actually want both of y'all to answer. So No, thank you. You say that for your company. Don't give me that pushback, okay? But like, advice to like your past selves. What's like one lesson that you wish that your younger self could have learned, or your past self could have learned?
Past self, as far as like
within the field.
Okay, I was about to say, you want to go back to my childhood?
We not trying to talk about your trauma.
I actually had a really great childhood.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of childhood trauma. That's not really trauma. I think that's kind of funny.
I think it's hilarious. But yeah, okay.
The grass isn't always greener on the other side.
Yeah. Money might be, but grass ain't.
Yeah, not the money might be, girl. It's blue now. But anyway. But yeah.
Like, I don't have any regrets about anything. I don't have any regrets about leaving any company.
Yeah.
But I think too, like with us talking about leaving and going to new jobs, do your research.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do your research. Also, be okay with who you are. Mm-hmm. Because you ain't gonna find the perfect company.
You're not.
So definitely know what your pros or cons are, what your, okay, I will say this is not that big of a deal. Yeah. Even if it is money based. Like, I'm just saying because the money good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. At least you know it. You know? So I think that's what I'll kind of tell my past BCBA self.
Okay. What about you, Kate?
For me, definitely set more boundaries, learn to say no.
Okay. Actually, leading up to my next one, what is one boundary that you would tell your past self to have set, or like just to think about?
not be afraid to speak up if your plate is already full.
Okay, that's a good one. What about
Your
you?
boundaries are great.
That your boundaries are great. Goodbye. Okay. What about like okay? What is like one non-negotiable you would tell your past self to have?
Non-negotiable.
Pay me in cash under the table. Don't take no taxes out my paycheck. I work hard for that money.
I will say, don't always fall for the upfront money.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Talking about like on sign-on bonus.
Because I definitely did that.
Yeah.
And it got me stuck.
Oh.
Okay.
You're stuck but progressing at the same time.
Because I tell you right now, hey, don't take that sign-on bonus.
Don't take the sign-on bonus.
Don't
No.
take it. Don't do it.
This isn't for like BC. I guess the BCBA part, but like RBTs becoming BCBAs.
Mm-hmm.
And because I didn't even have to do this, but a lot of companies are making students sign contracts
That's
that
a new
hold.
thing right now.
Yeah,
I got
like
360 deals.
not 360 deals. What?
What does that mean?
Back contract.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like record labels that
Yeah.
take your money, but
Yeah.
you're doing all
Yeah.
the work. Yeah.
And you don't have. You made 50 songs, and you done only got paid $100.
Yeah. Like, I'm not,
Don't
and I
sign
don't mean to cut
No,
you
you're
off or
fine.
anything. Not to say don't sign it. I did tell some people at my last company, don't sign that. If you got the right BCBA, you can still get your hours. Like,
Yeah,
don't
sure.
sign that. But I think, because even when I was getting my supervision, I signed a contract.
Mm-hmm.
But the contract was reasonable.
Yeah.
It was very much, if we can bring you on, and or if you find something at a higher pay, then we would either match it or we would let you go.
Mm-hmm. I think that's fair.
That's fair.
Like,
because it's a business at the end of the day. And if we can't help you, we gonna send you on back your way.
But now it's like,
We want you to sign this
you
contract.
got to stay for 5 years.
Yeah, and fuck no, don't do that.
At your already paid.
Uh-uh.
Nope, don't do it.
Yeah.
Or you got to pay this much back and blah.
Not doing it either.
Don't do it.
Better take me to court.
Don't do it. Which, granted, at my last company, a lot of the techs were like, well, I think I'm just going to stay here anyway, so I can deal with it. I think it's for 3 years. I can deal with the 3
That's
years.
new.
I thought it was 2.
Maybe it's not 3 years. Don't
Girl.
quote me on that.
Okay.
But they can ultimately like deal with the time or whatever. And I'm like, that's cool. Because don't get me wrong, I do think it's a good place for newer BCBA.
Yeah, you get your foundation, your groundwork.
So granted, but 2 years,
You pushing it. You really pushing it, bitch. You really pushing it. Like,
and they not even really giving you a sign-on bonus.
it's not.
Because you just already here.
Yeah, and you
Like,
already been getting this money.
Yeah. So that's what we have for today's episode of New Job. Who this?
Same person.
So if you're starting a new job, you are not alone. Please be sure to watch out for the patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Don't always believe the promises they give you.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, please do. Send it to your group chat. All you RBTs going into BCBA life and looking for a new job, send it to your study buddy.
Yeah.
And thank you for watching Shaping Shenanigans. Bye.
Bye.